Notice that Chris is working in a parking space with cars to either left and right sides, so the space is limited. Even with that windshield being broken up as bad as it is, he's able to extract it with little difficulty. Since he's using Dow's product Beta Seal 1, it's a very rapid cure product, and he's limited on time to get his windshield set, so he's going to have to move along pretty quickly. Grabs it in the center, keeps it near his body, it's not straining. Simply just steps up to the vehicle, lowers it down into the roller channel, and you'll notice that there's no intrusion onto the bead. Just getting a nice smooth action, rolling it over. He has control.
Let me double check that edge before I press it down.
Even though he's off a little bit, the glass hasn't really made contact, significant contact to the bead, so he still has a little bit of freedom to move it around, right, Chris?
Yeah. Yeah, but you're within probably...
You were less than a quarter inch off.
Less than a quarter.
Yeah. How did that feel, Chris?
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't have any real weight. I mean, you're not leaning over with all the weight over this way, pulling on your shoulders. You can come over, you're still like right to the edge of the thing, set it there, and then once you get it on the rollers, it takes all the weight off to where you're not stretching and trying to keep the balance and everything like that.
Now don't let me hold you up, because I know you're using one product here. So.
Yeah, so I got to get this set and go.
You'll notice that Chris has used the drop-down configuration on this Porsche. That's because of the distance between the post and the glass. In order to get an optimum setting, we had to create a single drop.
Hold up on it just a smidge. Let your rollers come out of the way. And once you clear the rollers, you just let it sit down flat. And it's right on the money. That bottom hasn't rolled. You haven't slid that bead. You got right pretty much a dead on. And off she comes. And you're dead on. I mean, that bead is straight right where it was. You know, you didn't slide it over. You didn't slide the bead. You didn't slide the bead down.
How many years have you been doing Autoglass, Chris?
Since 1990, which would be approximately just a little over 23 years.
Okay. And in all your years of doing Autoglass, have you ever used a tool that works better for removing or installing windshield?
Oh no. This is the way to go. This is so easy to set up, so easy to line up everything, and most important, it's so easy on you yourself and how much weight it takes off of you, because you're not stretching yourself over a vehicle. You know, once you get one edge onto the rollers take all the weight, and all you basically do is just slide it where you want it, line it up, and then the rollers is going to keep it away from that bottom bead, so you don't have to worry about bumping that, sliding that, or have any void down at the bottom, because as everybody knows, you mess that bottom bead up, you're going to have air noise every day long. You know. So.
Now, I know you're real busy today, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I'm going to get out of your way.
Okay.
So that being said, is there any reason or any difficult learning curve? I mean, how hard was it for you to?
Me, I normally set from the driver's side. A lot of this tool, because of the center of gravity and stuff, you're going to be wanting to set from the passenger side. So it takes a little getting used to where I'm setting with my left hand, I'm setting with my right hand. But here again, I'm basically just carrying it over there, and once I've set it onto the rollers, this hand's free. This hand's freed up. You could even actually put another cup on there if you're comfortable setting with cups. Once you set it on there, and then just, you know, aim it in. So just aim it in.
The slight learning curve that you have to overcome far.
Yeah, that is not that big a deal.
The benefits of using the tool far outweigh the inconvenience of the learning curve.
Oh yeah, because I mean, like I said, all you're basically doing is once you've got the edge of the windshield on the roller decks, on these decks, on the rollers here, it takes all the weight off. You're not using this arm to guide or anything else or hold the weight, and then you're not also extending your body out this way. You can keep more straight up and down, which is going to be better for your back and shoulders over the years.
Right. So in your 23 years of doing this line of work, prior to your using the Rolladeck, did you go home with back pain?
Oh, constantly.
Shoulder pain?
Always. Yeah, I mean, I lived with ice packs and ibuprofen. Oh yeah, yeah.
Have you noticed a significant improvement of in your overall well-being since you've been using the Rolladeck?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I'm not exerting myself or overstretching my back, and you know, I mean, it can go all the way down your spine from your shoulders to your hips. Where I have a lot of issues with my hips, I'm not having to extend and stretch hips and place a lot of weight on one hip. I can stay both solidly on both feet, set it in, roll it over, lay it back. So I mean, it's just that easy.
Right, but what I mean by my question is, when you go home at night, do you feel better?
I don't have half the body aches and everything I did before. We're trying to set and straining to set a windshield in the right position.
And your confidence level?
Oh yeah, I mean, I can go out before. I would never attempt to set the new Caravan windshield, the new Voyager or Town and Country, stuff like that. There was a lot of them I wouldn't even think to attempt to set by myself. Now, yeah, no big deal. I got somewhere I can set the tool on. Once I set the edge of that windshield on there, then I know I have total control of the windshield position. The weight's already taken care of. I don't have to worry about holding weight. The deck does everything. The deck holds the weight and allows me to be able to guide even a big, heavy windshield like a Town and Country minivan and Caravan, to get it in the right position where you have nothing at the bottom of those vehicles to even set the windshield on.
Right. Now, one more question I'll have for you, and then I'm going to cut you loose because I know you're busy. We work together, right? We both work for Gulf Coast Autoglass. How long have you been using this tool?
Ever since I started.
Okay. Yeah. And you've been using it for what, about 6 or 8 months now?
Oh, probably almost coming up on a year, Dan.
I guess it has been a year, hasn't it?
Yeah, I started it almost a year ago.
You started with a homemade prototype that I developed.
Yeah,
and
prototype.
You were beta testing the tool for me.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, you've been compensated, but the only way you've been compensated is by you've been given a tool.
Right.
You haven't been paid in any way.
No.
So everything that you're saying is your true testimony because that's the way you feel, and you
exactly. I mean, I can see I'm 50 years old. I'll be doing this for at least the next 15 to 20 years, and without this tool, I don't think I will be able to continue working, being able to install Autoglass without this tool.
Would you be willing to give up your Rolladeck?
Hell no.
Hell no. That's what I wanted to hear. Well, Chris, thank you, my friend.
You're welcome, Dan. Thanks, man. What a brilliant idea, dude.
And I'm going to get out of your way. Have a great day. Try not to sweat too much.
Rolladeck, the choice of true professionals and the new industry standard.